ladies and gentle lads, and welcome to round 3 at Le Mans Bugatti and stuff. That little music was, I don't usually tell you the music, but that was Mama Tried by Merle Haggard, who died last week, and I like Merle Haggard, so there you go. I've just run upstairs, I'm knackered. Whew. So, Le Mans Bugatti, I said at the end of the last video that I was struggling, and I continued to struggle. The struggle was real. As you'll see from this video, you will see that this Bentley has many horsepower and too much grip occasionally, but not. The grip is inconsistent. It's either no grip or all the grip. But this is the lap that I set, and it was the first lap pretty much of the set. It says lap 2, but it was. You know, I'd already done a lap, but it was a very terrible lap. So this is the best lap I completed. And I was starting to push a little bit. I was starting to get there. It's worth saying right now that there should have been a morning race, but due to the unique way that Project Cars works, it's a dusk race. It's supposed to be from 7 AM till 9 AM, till 9 AM, and it is now 7 PM to 9 PM. So it should be getting brighter, but it's getting darker. But that's not the point. The point is, we're qualifying. This is my lap. There you go. Now, I wasn't particularly happy with this lap. I knew I could do better. So I tried again. And, yeah. Here we go. See? Look how much I'm moving the wheel. I'm all over it and power sliding like you wouldn't believe. Again, so I gave up on that lap. I lost so much time, as you can see in the corner. I'll try again. This is my 4th attempt now. I'm up. I'm still up. I'm still up. And, yeah, that didn't go too well. I had many spins, which irritated me. Not that it would have made too much of a difference, because the most I was up was like 2nd, and I still would have been 7th. So it wasn't the end of the world, but, you know, still a little frustrating. But here we go. The lights aren't coming on yet, because they're not there, but we're looking at my car. Now the lights are coming on, and 1, 2, 3, and away we go. That was a little bit early, but I paused and it made it look like it was brilliant. I've had a fairly okay start. I've not lost anything, I'm not gained anything. As we're coming now to not the first braking zone, but through turn 1. As Ben gets all out of shape, runs way too quick and causes a slight accident. And I'm just, excuse me, coming through, mind me, ah! Hey, look at that, I'm in P4. So that was a little chaotic, to say the least, but, you know, my mad skills kept me out of trouble. As you saw me have a real moment through that long turn something. So I've got Wizard ahead of me, Packlick behind. Packlick qualified P3. He should breeze by me. But what's this? Oh, it's Franglish! Everyone's favourite pole man has got himself a corner cut and has ended up behind me as well. Now, in Imola, there was what was labelled the mullet train, and people couldn't overtake. It's a bit easier to overtake on this circuit, and the Bentley that's got all the horsepowers and is so quick down in a straight line, I got absolutely mugged. This is the replay. Packlick is not in the McLaren. Franglish, I braked a bit earlier than for that braking zone than Franglish was expecting, and he was clean on running to the back of me, but it's fine. As we're going side by side through that bit, and now into this bit. I don't know corner numbers or names. As a hell of a swapper. This is the thing with this car. Certainly at Le Mans. I don't know if it's happening at other rounds yet, because I haven't done it. But if you get a moment, the correction is fine until the front very quickly and very suddenly grips up, and then you get fired off in the other direction. So you saw Ben getting past me, who then got a corner cut. And then it took him all of 2 laps to get right up behind me again. So I was expecting the same sort of thing that happened with the rough. but the rough's clearly a bit quicker than the McLaren down the straight. So, okay, I might be able to keep him behind for a little bit. That's wrong livery, but spitting flames outside Bentley. I thought, I'll just cover this inside just to be safe, and then he went round my outside. Yeah, that wasn't annoying at all. As now, don't be confused. That's not Ben in the rearview mirror. That is Mr. Alcon, who is actually supposed to be in that livery. He caught me quite quickly, and well, it got well. Watch and you'll find out. Look at the moments I'm having. I'm having to correct. Like, man, I work harder in that race than most rally drivers do. See another moment with them putting alongside. Oh! I was not enjoying this race. The car was all over the damn place. I enjoyed Imola more, and I hated Imola until I did it. This is lap 9, and I'm already back in where I started. But I've had a hell of a run at that corner. And Bentley horsepower versus McLaren horsepower. There's only one way this is going to go. And I checked the replay, Mr. Alcon. You could not have left me any less room without me being on the grass. I was literally, half of my tyre was on the white line. And I was well, after I went round his outside, we were there, because at this point we didn't know that the lobby settings were wrong. And I was talking about, this might not stand, I don't know what's going to happen. They do stand, apparently. And I wasn't really concentrating, and then Mr. Alcon clean on braked ran into the back of me because I wasn't paying attention. As, way around we go! Poof. Don't make side castles. So I decided after that to pit. My wheel was playing up, which is what you're seeing now. I was resetting my wheel, so first pit stop of the season, I'll just pit. I'm not going to lose much, really, am I? And maybe fresh tyres will give me, oh wait, no. Yeah. We come to lap 35. Neil pitted, but they didn't change his tyres. So he's on broken old tyres, and I'm thinking I can get 7th here from Neil. However, his teammate, Packlick, running P3, is trying to lap us. So I'm thinking, I'm going to play this proper crafty, right? Proper crafty, they won't see this coming. I'll let him through on the straight. When Neil lets him through on a corner, I'll just slip by. You won't even see. I'll be like James Bond or Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is a real person, James Bond isn't. But you know what I mean, like a ninja in the dark at Le Mans. You'll never see it coming. I'll just woohoo! Without the woohoo, because I'm not Mario. Here he goes, look. See, Neil's gone to the left. Go on, my teammate. In the podium position after you. And hey, here comes Stevie out of nowhere. Not quite. That didn't work quite as well as I hoped it would. But Neil's felt the need to go defensive, which has given me a great opportunity, ladies and gentle lads. As we cut to the replay cameras, I've gone to the outside. Now, my overtakes are generally not too bad. And watch this! Why? Around the outside. Yes! I just want to bask in that for a minute. That was great. As, there we go. I'll finish the lap down. That was it. That was not the most enjoyable race. I enjoyed Imola far more. And Brno, for that matter. Next race is Laguna Seca, which I can't see, but, you know, I like driving it at the minute. And hopefully I'll be a little bit more competitive and won't spin round so much. So, thanks for watching, good boy.